Well, Ollie, is that the sort of gutsy kind of battle that you like?
Yeah, it's a tough game. They're a credit to them. They knock the ball around well, and yeah, it's good to get in the mix and play good teams like that. So it's definitely a challenge for us, and something we've got to aspire to do ourselves. Keep the ball better, and obviously try and push towards the top end of the table.
Was it discipline that was important, say in the first 20 minutes, where they appeared to be just content to pass it around you without necessarily passing through you?
Yeah, you've got to try and keep a good shape, make it hard to break down, and I think we did that at times. We didn't give them too many chances, but it is a tough shift, and you've got to be prepared to work hard to stop them breaking you down through the middle of the pitch.
And because they played five in midfield, it was a testing shift for you to actually close all those angles.
Yeah, they moved it around well, and they constantly had movement from players dropping into holes, so you have to be aware of what's going on around you as much as trying to press the man who's on the ball. So it was a tough game, and obviously we tried to press them as high as we can and win the ball back as high as we can, but it wasn't always like that. We had to let them play around us and try and hit them on the counter as well at times.
Offensively, how difficult did you find it?
It was tough. I think we had a few chances, but we also didn't look after the ball very well when we got it forward, so we could have done that a bit better and maybe created a few more chances, but then again they're a good side and hard to break down as well, so you got to take the positives that we did get a few clear-cut chances, and on another day we'd probably score one or two of them.
Do you look at Bradford City and today's game and think that, okay, you know, we've gone toe-to-toe with them and we've made it difficult, we haven't lost, we're not that far from being where they are?
Yeah, definitely. You've got to it's always good to match yourselves against the top end of the table, and it is something that we want to work towards. And like you say, yeah, there's two of the best teams probably with the ball in the league, so we've gone toe to toe and we've only conceded one goal and scored one goal, but yeah, we want to move ourselves forward and try and beat these kind of teams, and I think we're on the right track.
Different kind of scrap on Saturday, because Port Vale are at the other end of the table with a different target.
Yes, it's going to be a complete different game, I'd imagine, and it's a much bigger pitch up at their place, so it's another game to look forward to and something different to look forward to as well.
2/3 of the way through the season, you're well cemented in the top half. Is Darryl and are you still looking up the table?
Yeah, definitely. We don't want to be content with where we are. We obviously can't take for granted where we've come from, but we are 2/3 of the way through the season now, and we're not newcomers to this league anymore. We're almost at the back end of the season, and we want to try and finish as high as possible and give ourselves the best chance of getting up that table.
Are sides giving you more respect, do you think, as you play them a second time?
Maybe. It's something that you have to look at, and I think a lot of teams know what we're about now, and we're a hard-working team, and I think they've got to take that into consideration when they play us and try and match us for what we're good at. And
Darryl has made the point that you do have, strong core values within the group, and that's what's taken you so far, in a sense, from, as you say, where you've come from. You have to bear that in mind, but it's brought you a long way.
Yeah, that's something we've always pride ourselves on, is working hard and trying to keep the middle of our pitch strong, not letting anything go through the middle of us and concede easy goals. I know we went for a spell of conceding bad goals, but looks like we've sort of managed to block that out at the minute, and the big man Sweeney seems to be a bit of a revelation at the back, winning headers, something that we haven't necessarily had a defender like that, someone who's winning everything in the air and clearing balls and taking the pressure away from us.
And has Joe given confidence to that defence too, the way he's kept?
Yeah, he has. It's like something that we probably haven't had either. A strong keeper who he's come in and he's put his mark on the team. He's not afraid to tell lads what to do and where to go, something that I don't think we've had this season. And it's good to have that organisation from the back. It definitely gives you that other voice on the pitch to sort of know what's going on around you, and it's a big lift for the whole defensive unit, I guess.